Hello Leo, and happy birthday to all you late July Leos. Thanks for joining me. This is vickieverlie, the rock and roll prophetess. I have over 30 years experience in the metaphysical field. I've done readings and astrology, and I create decks and write books and all kinds of good stuff. But today we're going to do your readings for Leo Sun sign, Leo Rising, and Leo Moon. We're going to do the initial reading with the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, my own creation, which is what we always use for the main portion of the reading. And then we are going to pull a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, which is also my own creation. If you are a level 2 Patreon supporter, we are also going to pull 3 additional cards from the Earth Warriors deck, which is a really cool spiritual deck. I really like it a lot. I'm going to try something new this month, in that we're going to do some dictiomancy, which is where you ask Spirit for a message and then you just open the book and point to it. And we're going to do it from my Transmissions for Humanity Book 1, which is it's going to be some higher spiritual stuff, no doubt, but it should be pretty cool. We'll give it a try. You guys have to let me know in the comments if you like it or not. So let's get into the reading. This is for Leo Sun sign, Leo Rising sign, and Leo Moon sign. As I lay the cards out, please do look at the cards during the reading and as I'm laying them out. And if you're attracted to a specific card or it catches your eye, that is universe and spirit really trying to speak to you and give you a message. It could be the word itself. It may look like it says one word when it really says another. Those are the best ones. When it looks like it says something else, that's when you know that you're getting a message from your guides and angels. It can go upwards, downwards, frontwards, backwards, circular, one card right into the other. There's no rules in this at all. Just kind of look at it and go with the flow and see what messages come through for you. Okay, so the very first card out was this Page of Rods. This is fire sign energy, which you are a fire sign, and the sun is moving into your sign after the 22nd. So this could be you back as when you were a child or something like that, but more likely this is, I always say the pages are the messengers and all the young dudes carry the news. So news is coming in the time of fire. So again, that's going to be after we've moved past the 22nd, as we move into your sign of Leo. Something that you gave up on, and you've been just like, well, it's not going to work out, I gave up on it, it's not going to work. But there was always still hope, and there was always still full cups left over here. And all of a sudden, bam, things are just going to start moving. As you got this 8 of Rods, it's like, phew, things are, when I said that, I saw like the old cartoon of the Roadrunner, it would just be like a blur on the screen. Things are going to be moving at lightning pace. Let me write that down. This should maybe be your title. Things moving at a lightning pace. Yeah, things are going to be moving really quickly. It's something that was stalled or delayed or you were bummed out about, and all of a sudden, bam, you get the news and off you go. You're off and running. The Queen of Pentacles will have some kind of favorable or positive influence on the whole situation or on your life during this month. Now, the Queen of Pentacles may be an earth sign person, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, where these are gender neutral, so there's no gender, could be anybody. Don't, just because it represents as a female on the card, that does not mean that it's necessarily a female. But in addition to being an earth sign person, the other thing that the Queen of Pentacles is she's the money lady, or person, She holds that money in her hand, so it has often will have to do with some kind of financial interactions, especially when the Six of Pentacles is right next to her. Six of Pentacles shows up, it says you're going to be getting some kind of money or cash reward. Some of you, because Justice is down here too, some of you might be getting some kind of a payoff, like back child support. It could be back child support too, because we've got these children showing around here. Or some sort of, maybe a tax refund. Is that tax thing kicking in yet for the earned income credit or something if you have kids? That might be going on. They're supposed to be getting it every month now or something like that. Could be like that, or it could be some kind of lawsuit that you were involved in and you're going to get the money. You should be getting the money, or at least hear the news about the money. I think you're going to get the money. That's why I think this is all going real quick. Because sometimes, these class action or these lawsuits, they drag on forever. They drag on for years and years and years. And then all of a sudden, bam, you hear something and bam, it's going, And death is here, but some of you might get money from some sort of, inheritance when death shows up. It could be an actual death. But it doesn't seem like that's the case for most people. Death, I feel like, is just the waiting is over. Death is always something that you're able to move on from, you're able to put it behind you, you're able to move forward. And the Six of Rods is down here, that you are the victor. To the victor goes the spoils, is what they're saying. That's what the guides are coming through with here. To the victor goes the spoils. So you are going to be acknowledged, rewarded. You're going to feel like you're, you know, this can have to do with money, but it's more about the prestige, or that feeling so good because you're getting what you want, or you're being acknowledged. And then finally we do have justice showing up down here. So many of you could be involved in some sort of legal thing. You know, this money that's coming in, and we're not showing a battle, so it may, for some of you, it might not have anything to do with, you know, child support or winning a case. You know, it could just be maybe you're going to sign a contract or something. Like you're going to sign some, because this could be signing of contracts too, paperwork and things like that. It's Mercury. So maybe for some of you, this person's going to hire you and you have to sign some kind of contract or something. When I was about to say contract just now, the word waiver came through. So some of you, there's some kind of signing a waiver. So I'm not sure how that would pan out, but that's what I just heard. I forgot to mention that the Six of Cups is here. So that does have to do with something from the past often, or something with children. Yeah. The Queen of Cups, sometimes this is reuniting with somebody from the past. So this Queen of Cups might be somebody that you know from the past. Maybe they recommend you for a job, or they want to call you back to work for some people. It could be a lot of different scenarios for different people. But you're definitely back in the driver's seat. I'm going to put that down. What did I say before? I can't even read what I said before, so I'm going to put you're in the driver's seat. And I'm hearing that song too. Driver's seat. Ooh, driver's seat. I can't even read what I said. Things moving at lightning speed. Yeah, that's true too. Well, I'll figure it out later. If whatever, we'll figure it out later. If I don't write them down, they go flying right out of my head and I forget them. Yeah, so it looks really good. And this Queen of Pentacles, male or female or whatever, you know, gender neutral. This is going to be a pivotal person that's absolutely going to help you, you know. And you may have had some past interactions with this person. I feel like for some of you, like this is somebody that you've done. For those of you that are like freelancers or, you know, independent contractors or something, this could be somebody that you worked with before and they're going to call you. They got some more work for you. I feel like that's going to be a thing for some people out there. Oh, everything's going the wrong way. You know, oh, the hangman, or it's not the hangman, it's the possum. But when I said everything's going the wrong way, I heard in my head, everything's coming up roses. Na, na. That's like an old, maybe Ethel Merman tune or something. I got Ethel Merman chiming in. And you Leo's got everybody showing up today, don't you? I'm sure it's not actually Ethel Merman chiming in, but I'm hearing it in her voice, although, but I think she sang that song. But you might want to look up well, we got a minute. Let's just look it up real quick. Everything's coming up roses. I was going to say, maybe it's something surrounding roses blooming, but in the Northern Hemisphere, our roses have already bloomed, so it would be past that time. But maybe it's something having to do with some place named Roses, or you know, a rose garden, or something like that. Here, I'm going to just quickly look at the lyrics for that song. Okay. The very first line, is this correct? This can't be correct. This is some other, obviously not the Ethel Merman song. There must be another song about this. But the very first line is, here we are in court today. Rose just took the stand. She's divorcing me for reasons. So some of you might be getting divorced with the death card and then justice. So here we are in court today was the very first line of this specific, let me grab it so you can see it, unplug it. This is Everything's Coming Up Roses. Oh, it is by Ethel Merman. Get the hell out of here. I never realized it had anything to do with court. Huh. She's accusing me of hanging out with girls of ill repute, adultery, abandon, even alcohol abuse. I heard my mother shout out, "Your Honor, throw the book," and even gave my attorney, just gave him a dirty look. Everything's coming up roses, the house, the car, the kids, and all the cash. Everything's coming up roses, and I'll be lucky if I keep the shirt on my back. What? I thought that that was a really positive song. Yeah, Gypsy, everything's coming up roses. That's got to be some other shenanigans over there. I don't know what that's about. Because that's it. Gypsy, that's the one. Yeah. No, clear the decks. Yeah, this is the one I'm thinking of. That had Ethel Merman's name on it, though. That's something else. Mama Rose, I had a dream about you, baby. It's going to come true, baby. They think that we're through, but baby, you're swell. You'll be great. Gonna have the whole world on your plate. That's the one I'm thinking of. Okay. Starting here, starting now, honey, everything's coming up roses. Clear the decks, clear the tracks. You've got nothing to do but relax. Blow a kiss, take a bow. Hey, Leo, that's you all day. Blow a kiss, take a bow. Hello. Honey, everything's coming up roses. Now your innings stand... Now's your innings. Stand the world on its ear. Set it spinning. That'll be just the beginning. Curtains up. Light the lights. Maybe some of you, because I know a lot of creative people, musicians and stuff, watch my... I'm not going to read that whole... It's really long. You can look it up. But don't look up the one about going to court and getting divorced. That's not it. It's from the movie, everything is from Gypsy. It's the musical Gypsy. That's the one that was coming through. But, you know, that court thing... So there's no coincidences, so maybe some of you are going through some court thing. But this whole thing about hit the lights and all that, curtains up, lights, you know, a lot of you Leos are performers, you know, hello, many of you are. So maybe, you know, during COVID, a lot of this stuff, entertainment, I know, because I'm not really doing it professionally anymore, but I still have many friends who are, you know, they were just like, they were delivering food and crap, because their gigs were just canceled. You know, Broadway was shut down, you know, playhouses, you know, the entertainment, it was all shut down. So this could be, you know, maybe that's this person's calling you back saying, hey, you know, we got a gig for you. It could be like that. So maybe that's what I was picking up. But anyways, we did get the, we didn't even talk about the opossum card. Because Ethel Merman had to come right in here and start singing in my ear. But yeah, opossum, dreamer of dreams, seer of vision. Pause, create space for enlightenment, breathe. Keep your plans and ideas private. Know when to assert yourself and when to play dead. Yeah, especially when I read that just now, keep your plans and ideas private, especially if it's competition kind of a thing. You know, so if this is, you know, those of you that are, you know, trying out for parts or something like that, and there's competition involved, keep it quiet until you get for sure you get the news that you got it. Because I think you do got it, Leo, for the most part. You know, you're going to get it. And, but don't be blabbing it all over the place. And you don't want to leak the energy either. That's another thing about that stuff. Okay, I'm going to do your Dictio Maxi too. I forgot all about that, but we're going to do it. But first I just want to show you guys real quickly these journals. Many people have been buying them. They're only $6 and some change. Some are lined to write in. Those say just journal. And then the ones that say journal sketchbook, they're just blank pages to use as a sketchbook. They're nice and big, 8 by 10, and they feature, you know, my original artwork, and they're pretty cool looking. There's a bunch to choose from. I just ordered a few samples just to make sure the quality was good, and it is. It's very nice quality. So if you're interested in that, it's only $6 and some change, and you can, you know, you can get the Amazon Prime free shipping if you're involved with the Amazon Prime. But let's go ahead and let's come back down here and let's get away from Ethel Merman energy, and let's get into our possum vibe here, and let's get this message for Leo. October, this is from Halloween. Now the fact that I date these, it might be, I should have been looking at the dates on the other ones. Soul Mission is the name of the chapter, so maybe some of you, you know, could be, you know, having to do with your soul mission. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to read it because this is what showed up. After I parked, this weird guy showed up and parked right next to me. He gave me the creep, so I left and found a new spot. I'm having a hard time relaxing because I feel like he might show up here. This kind of thing happens often. Sexual deviance hanging around the lake. It does. Not long ago, a guy pulled up in the car next to me and was masturbating while looking over at me. That really did happen. And why are so many sexual deviants also drawn to this place? This is what place I go to channel and tune in. There's a high vibration here, and it excites them. The only time that they feel a higher vibration is during sexual orgasm, which is a time they can release energy. So they feel the energy, but they don't really know what to do with it? Correct. The immediate reaction is to reach for their sexual organs, not only because of the high vibration of the energy, but also because it needs to be released. Well, you know, it could be unwanted attention. And for those of you Leos who are in the spotlight, it could be like that. You know, you get these fans that, you know, are like that too. But this higher vibration of energy, I think that it's talking about how it could relate to this is how, you know, you get this higher vibrational energy when performing, when you find yourself really in that zone, you get in that higher vibrational energy, you know. And other people, you know, you might not be so hip on their, I'm trying to choose my words carefully. You know, you might not like the attention that they're coming at you with. And you don't have to be a performer to encounter this, because I wasn't certainly not performing. I was just going down there to do my channeling, you know. And it does happen down there quite a bit. It's a known thing down there. There's lots of perverts. Just to put it real bluntly, there's lots of perverts down there. I mean, I guess maybe that's not politically correct to call somebody a pervert, but that's always been the thing. There's a lot of perverts at the lake. There always has been. I feel like some people are going to be drawn to your energy that you're not too thrilled with, or you're not too repelled by. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it, you know, that you should shy away from it, or you should not do it. You should, I feel like I want to continue and read the next page. I kind of stopped sort of dead. It was mostly my experience with the weird guy. But let me see if I can find that again. It was All Hallows Eve. So, was it this Hallows Eve? I mean, if you're not interested, you can tune out. You don't have to watch the rest of it. I mean, that's just kind of a... All right, well, I can find it in the first part, in the thing. All Hallows Eve. What was it called? It wasn't called All Hallows Eve, though. So we might not be able to get it back. I'm going to do one more flip through and try to find it again, because I feel like I really do want to read the next part of it. Yeah, here it is. Okay, good. Soul Mission. Oh no, that was the end of it. They were just explaining that, you know, everybody's reaction to higher vibration is different. Okay, and some of it's not going to coincide with your reaction to higher vibration. So, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it. You know, that you shouldn't do it. So I guess, you know, maybe that's, for some of you, maybe that's if you're getting a divorce, since that divorce thing came up in the other lyric thing by accident, even when it said Ethel Merman, and clearly it was a different song. Maybe that's, you know, maybe your sexual preferences are incompatible, you know. Maybe what, you know, excites you doesn't excite them. I mean, it could be, there's a lot of different things. I'm going to stop trying to explain it and just, I read it, and you can take what resonates with you and apply it to your situation or not. Okay. All right, so that's the reading. A lot going on. And by the way, too, one more thing. I have all the stuff that you can order and everything on my website. And one of the things that people really, I forget to mention it, but people really like this year ahead astrology reports. It's only $22. And it's 60-something pages. It covers every single aspect of your astrology through the whole entire upcoming year, and it gives you all the details about what the different planetary transits mean. A lot of people order them every year. Sometimes, you know, around your birthday is a good time to think about that, or not. There's many things that you can do to help support my channel that have no monetary, you have to spend a dime. You know, you could like and share and comment and subscribe. And I really do appreciate everybody who does partake in those types of things. We're going to get over to our Patreon peeps and do our Earth Energy Warriors, our Earth Warriors Oracle, 3 more cards pulled from there. So if you're interested in any of that, find the links below. Thank you so much, and thanks for your patience. We're getting off on little tangents, but I go where spirit takes me. This isn't formal. There's no formality here, because that's where sometimes the best stuff comes out of, being led off in different directions. So that's how we roll here at the Rock and Roll Prophetess channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have the best birthday, the best solar return. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate, and we'll speak to you again next time. Okay.